Okay. So last lecture also I told you. Last lecture what we did, we had just simply covered the syllabus part. Now covered means I just showed you the syllabus of FHS, that is Foundation of Human Skills. So today we will be starting the lecture. Okay, and the textbook which I am referring is Shade Publication. Is of Shade Publications. That you will get it from the library, but not now. After a few days you will get it. But even then I will tell you, even if you feel that you cannot purchase a textbook now, or it is not at all compulsory to purchase in my case. Okay, because I will be giving you that PDF. So the same thing only I'll be sharing with you. So there is no issue of buying the textbook in this subject. Okay, so we will just begin now. Yes, I hope the screen is visible. Okay. Book's name is Foundation of Human Skills. Foundation of Human Skills. You can see the subject name. Foundation of Human Skills of Shade Publication. But you don't need to buy it. Okay. If you want still, if you feel like, I'll just put in the chat box over here. Okay. It is Shade Publications. That is the book Shade. Okay. But no need to buy it. Anyway, I'll be sending the PDF. I'll be sending the recordings. Whatever is being taken each day, the recordings will also be updated. So you need not worry about the textbook at all in this subject. Okay. So we will begin this subject today, Foundation of Human Skills. So in this subject, this is the syllabus which I showed you in the earlier lecture. In this subject is dealing with human behavior a lot. Human behavior or individual behavior. So what is this in behavior? Behavior मतलब क्या होता है? Behavior means how we are behaving, how we are reacting in particular situations, isn't it? How we are doing the things. That is behavior. How you are talking, how you are carrying yourself, like in different situations, how we are reacting. That is basically behavior. Okay. Then now here you can see, I'll just start it. You need not buy the textbook, my dear. That is what I'm telling you. You need not put in the chat box which one book to buy. You don't have to buy the book in this case. Even if you want to buy the book, I have mentioned here Shade Publications ke Foundation of Human Skills. If you want, you can buy, but that is not required. I will be sharing the PDF. Now, no more discussions on the textbook for this subject. I have already told you, you will be getting the PDF, the same thing, whatever I am taking in the class. Okay, I hope it is clear now. Okay, so what is this individual behavior? That is what we were discussing about. All of you should understand that we are all individuals having different behaviors. The first chapter itself explains about understanding human behavior. Now, what is this human behavior? You can see over here. According to Kurt Lewin, behavior is the function of the person and the environment. How we are functioning in a particular environment. How we are behaving in a particular situation. And the environment means outside conditions, and the behavior are interrelated. The behavior of a person will be different in different situations. It may be due to variety of reasons. Like for example, down here you can see 47 students are there in the lecture. When I am explaining about these things, you all might be having different viewpoint. You all might be behaving in different ways. Okay, each of the individuals which are born, all are unique. All are different individuals. So how I am behaving in a particular situation will not be the same way how you people are behaving. So it is all completely different. It is dependent on various factors also. Okay, so here you can see psychologists on the basis of their scientific knowledge. Who is a psychologist? Psychologists are the people who is studying about the human mind. They have said that, or they have developed many ideas about human behavior. In this subject, little bit of psychology is coming, More of HR terms are coming. Okay, more of employee behaviors are coming. Those, it's like it's more of an HR subject. Okay, more connected to human beings, this particular subject. Okay, in spite of all, we can always understand that only the external features of human beings are the same. External features means we all are having two eyes, one nose, two ears, mouth, all these things are common. Inside, we are all different. Though we are having considerable amount of common aspects, but we are all different. Okay. So on the basis of that, some concepts have been developed. First one is human beings are biological creatures. Biological creatures means we are having life. We are having life and we are also intelligent. Compared to any other animal species, human beings are considered to be intelligent. We are here because we are born into this world, and all the individuals are biological creatures greatly influenced by biological makeup, our genes in our body. The genes in our body explains our makeup. Like some of us are fair, some of us are dark, some of us are having some of like we can say heighted people are there, some of us are very short. All these are due to the genes in our body. And to a little bit extent, we can make changes in the body. Like we can say by exercising, one example is given over here. By exercising regularly, we can build strong muscles. So little bit only we can control the body, our behavior, but little bit. So first thing is that human beings are biological creatures. So the second point, every person is different yet much the same. This is what I told you. We are all same in the physical features. Physical features, as I told you, hair, and most of the people are similar in almost all the body parts which we are having, but we are all different as well. We are all unique. Although human beings are unique creatures, every human being is unique and different from others in terms of their hereditary features. Hereditary features means those which we are or which we have got from our ancestors or our forefathers. Okay, so even you take the example of twins, identical twins maybe. Identical means they will be looking very much similar, they will be looking very much alike, but the behavior might be completely opposite. So there are similarities among the people, at the same time there are differences as well between the people. Then culture, ethnic identity, gender identity helps to understand people. Culture means what? The background, social background which we are coming from. Okay, like our religion, our values, our beliefs, likes, dislikes, all are part of the culture or the society. And this culture is having a strong influence on the human life and the behavior of human beings. To an extent, we can say that it shapes our personalities as well. Like what is ethnic identity? Ethnic identity means ethnic means the unique race which we are belonging to. You might have seen Africans, they are all having belonging to some other ethnic identity. Chinese people belonging to some other like features, they are having some other features. So this culture, ethnic identity, and even gender identity all will help to shape our personality. That is why in a society when you are living, you are growing up in that society. As a child you are born, then you grow up as a like you're born as a baby, then you grow up as a toddler. After that, you grow up as a child, then you become a teenager. Like that, in different stages, we can find out that the society and the culture is influencing us a lot. Like certain behaviors, like respecting the elders. Respecting the elders is what we are learning from our culture. Not wasting food. We are learning from our culture. So, these things also help in shaping the behavior of individuals. Then, human lives are continuous process. Continuous process means that doesn't mean it is an unending process. It is not an unending process. Human life will be ended at one time because once you are born, definitely you will be having a death as well. But what is mentioned here is that it is always in the process of changing. There is change throughout different stages of our life. Till we die, it is continuing. It is not only the physical changes, but also the emotional or mental changes in our behavior. फिजिकल चेंजेस होते हैं. फिजिकल चेंजेस कैसे होते हैं? जैसे मैंने अभी बताया कि you are born as a baby. After that, you're a toddler, a small child. After that, you grow up as a teenager. Then you become a young adult, then middle-aged adult, like that. And finally, you will become an elderly person or a senior citizen. That is explaining about the changes in the physical part. But mentally also, our changes, body will be experiencing so many changes mentally also. Like we may become more and more mature as we grow up. Our feelings, our understandings, our emotions, and all will change depending upon the situation, especially when we are encountering or when we are facing many challenges in different stages of our life. So now in your age, we can say that it's like almost, I think between 18 to 20, we can say your age. The experiences which you are having now or the feelings which you are having now, after many years, you will feel that why I got that such a feeling that time. Why did I behave like that during that period? After many years, you will find that these were all completely different, and the setup or emotional setup which you are there in after many years will be completely different. So this we can say this is because our lives, the process in our life is continuously changing. Then human behavior can be adaptive or maladaptive. Both are same. Adaptive or maladaptive means it is easy for human behavior to adjust to different situations. We have that ability actually. It's a very excellent ability which human beings are having to adapt or to get adjusted to the environment. Not only the external environment, but also the social environment. It is easy for us. We face so many challenges, we face so many stress, pressures at different time. And but at the same time, we are okay with that. When it is like here you can see physical problems, like when it is winter, we are okay with that. We are ready to adapt to that. When it is summer, we are adapting to that. So even though we are facing so many pressures, challenges, and all, still we are able to change and correct our behavior. That is the meaning here, adaptive or maladaptive. Then behavior is motivated. Human behavior is motivated like mainly two important factors, internal factors and external factors. Like when you are hungry, you want to eat the food. So the motivation is to have food because you are hungry. Like pain, when you're feeling pain, you want to take some medicine. When you are getting hurt, you want to take some medicine. These are all common to all human beings, but definitely there will be difference in the intensity which they are feeling. Some people will be having strong determination. Some people will be very weak when it comes to many aspects. So our behavior is also motivated due to various reasons. As I told you, internal and external. Internal means something which are inside us, like feeling thirsty, maybe not well, feeling unwell. But external factors are those things which are affecting us from outside, maybe a good salary in a job. If you are behaving properly, you will be getting an increment in the job. That means definitely your behavior is getting motivated because of that increment part. और मे भी घर पे देखा होगा आप लोगों ने, छोटे छोटे बच्चों को जो हम लोग घर पे जो बोलते हैं ना कि if you complete this work on time, you will be getting a chocolate. So we can motivate the behavior of the people. Okay. Then people play active part in creating their own experience. As I told you, once we are growing up, what is making us, we are made up of so many experiences in our life. And this is happening because of creating the experiences. We are simply not accepting, we are playing an active role in accepting different experiences, and we are learning from such experiences. So these are explains about the concept of individual behavior or human behavior, we can say. We are all biological creatures. Biological means we are part of the biotic life in the environment. Biotic means which is having life. Every person is different, yet much the same. We are all different. Even twins born, identical twins, of course, unidentical twins are, of course, they are different. But identical twins with same facial features, same physical features, they also will be mostly tending to be different. Of course, Similarities will be there, but still the way they are thinking will be different. And then culture, ethnic identity, gender identity also shapes our behavior. Then it is a continuous process. Behavior can be adaptive. Behavior is motivated by internal and external factors. Then people, or we should understand that experiences or even our dealings in different situations help to develop our behavior. Okay. Now see here, individual differences. This is what I have been repeating. While considering human beings, one feature stands out. Every human being is same yet different. All men are equal. Human beings are unique, but they are different also. As I told you, this is true because we are all having 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, so on. Okay, many physical features are the same, but even many physical features may not be the same also. Some people will be, as I told you, fair, some will be dark, some will be having long hair, some will be having short hair. But that is what I'm saying. We are same, but at the same time, we are different. Now, when we talk about an organization, what happens is that if it is a very large organization, there will be number of employees working there. Okay, number of employees working there. Each of these employee will be having different working style. They will be having different personality, different behavior. Their contribution will be different. So it is difficult to understand human behavior in such cases. That is why we are all learning about human resource subjects. We are learning about organizational behavior, foundation of human skills and all. So that to an extent, we can study about human behavior and find out what is making the people behave in such a way in this situation. Okay. Now, next is, it's very easy topic, primary and secondary dimensions of individual differences. We can divide this differences into primary and secondary. Primary means our age, gender, physical, mental ability, etc., which is there with us, like, and which is continuing to be there with us throughout our life. That is primary, the first and foremost thing which we are having. Then secondary dimension means those characteristics which the people may acquire in between the life, may discard means जो हम लोग छोड़ते हैं बीच में, कुछ कुछ बिहेवियर हम लोग बीच में छोड़ते हैं, मॉडिफाई भी करते हैं कुछ कुछ बिहेवियर थ्रू आउट देयर लाइफ. दैट इज नॉट अ सेकेंडरी डायमेंशन. अपन मतलब अपन बोल सकते हैं कि अपने फैमिली स्टेटस चेंज हो सकते हैं, चेंज होते हैं कभी कभी, एजुकेशन लेवल चेंज होता है, वर्क एक्सपीरियंस चेंज होते हैं, अवर वर्क स्टाइल चेंज होते हैं, कम्युनिकेशन चेंज होते हैं. ये सारे चीज जो ऐसे चेंज होते हैं, दैट इज नॉट अ सेकेंडरी डायमेंशन. एंड वन थिंग, this is secondary dimension will be not happening automatically. It will happen only when people are allowing these things to happen. But primary dimensions are unique to every individuals, like the age, it is there for every individual, the gender, be it female, male, female, or the third gender, the physical and mental ability, these are all primary thing, which is not going to change. It will be almost same. Of course, age will not be the same, but age is something which is automatically changing. But we are not acquiring anything over there. Secondary dimension may, we may acquire some new behavior, we may discard some existing behavior, we may modify some of our behavior due to various reasons. Like we can say, discarding a behavior, for example. Some people will be very angry. Like we say, some people get angry very fastly, and this might be affecting their job profile, or we can say their working conditions and all, because they are short tempered. So maybe after some days, this person has realized that, and he wants to modify his behavior. So these are all secondary things which can be changed, but the primary things cannot be changed. Now, one must note that the 3 features of primary things, that is, primary dimensions have a powerful impact on our life. Especially caste and all will be having a very important influence on our life. Caste, religion, background which you are coming from and all. Primary dimensions are very important to other people, and they tend to be more noticed, because that is what we are going to see for the first time. आपके अंदर के जो बिहेवियर रहते हैं, जैसे कि आप गुस्सा होते हैं, या हमेशा आप लोग इन मतलब खुशी से रहते हैं, ये सारी चीजें बाद में आते हैं. पहले क्या दिखते हैं? प्राइमरी डायमेंशंस दिखते हैं. Then primary dimensions are more likely to be associated with prejudices or stereotypes. What is prejudice and stereotype? We will be seeing in the coming topics. But still I'll tell you, prejudice means and stereotype means considering everyone in the same manner. Okay. So this is two things which you have to remember, primary and secondary dimensions. Now, here you can see there are certain factors which are influencing our behavior. That we will discuss those factors here: ability and skills, perception, attitude, personality, demographic factors. These are the different things which are affecting the human behavior according to John Ivancevich and Michael Maxwell. Now, what is this ability and skills? Ability is the way of doing something, isn't it? The physical capacity of doing something. Like some people will be good in drawing, they have the ability to draw. Some people might be good in singing, they will be having the ability to sing. Same way, skill. Skill can be defined as the ability to act in such a way that the person is performing well. A person can perform well in the organization if his abilities and skills are matched with the job requirement. So when we talk from the point of view of the organization, ability and skills are one of the very important factors which affect an employee's behavior. The ability which you are having, the skills which you are having should match the requirements of a company. That will definitely helping in building a long-term relationship with the company. Then there is perception. Perception and all these coming topics we will learn in detail, but still you should understand what is the meaning of perception. Perception means how you are interpreting something. What, for example, if I am seeing a flower, okay, I am seeing a flower, okay, I see that flower, I like that flower. When somebody else is seeing that flower, that person might not be liking it. So every individual have this interpreting skills which may be different from one another. And a manager also, a manager means an employee, the topmost employee in a company, they should have this perception capacity to identify the people very properly. And accordingly, they will have to make the employees work in an organization. So perception means the cognitive process. Cognitive means the mental process for interpreting an environment or any stimuli, anything. Okay. Then same way, attitude. Attitude means how you are behaving, how you are responding. It can be positively or negatively in a situation or to an object or to any person. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना एटीट्यूड मत दिखाना. क्या होता है ये एटीट्यूड मत दिखाना? मतलब क्या होता है? क्योंकि कभी कभी वो एटीट्यूड दिखाना जो वो पॉजिटिव भी हो सकते हैं, कभी वो नेगेटिवली भी हो सकते हैं. सो एटीट्यूड मीन्स responding favorably or unfavorably. And behind attitude there are many factors. अपने family, society, culture, peer means जो आप लोगों के साथ में रहते हैं, your colleagues, your friends, all these things are affecting the formation of attitude. Here also the manager should try to understand why the people are behaving in different ways and what all things can be brought into the organization so that employees are having a positive attitude. And every time we should understand that an organization can be successful only if the employees are having a positive attitude. Then comes personality. Personality means the aggregate. Aggregate matlab total. Total of a person's feelings, their thinking, behavior, responses and all. Personality matlab हम लोग अपने को कैसे carry करते हैं. अपने feelings आते हैं उसमें, अपने thinking आते हैं, behavior आते हैं, ये सारी चीजें आते हैं उसमें. And each of the individual will be having a different personality. Isme bhi there are many factors which are contributing to personality: our culture, hereditary, environment, physical factors, situational factors and all. Studying the personality also will help to understand the individuals. Then comes last one, demographic factors. Demography, you understand the meaning of demography means it is related to the study of population. डेमोग्राफी मीन स्टडी ऑफ पॉपुलेशन. पॉपुलेशन में क्या होता है? क्या सीखते? जनसंख्या. क्या पढ़ते हैं हम लोग? when the people of every 10 years when they are coming to take the census, क्या क्या data लेते हैं? They will be collecting data of the age wise, gender wise. They will be collecting the education details, nationality, income. So many details they are collecting. So demographic factors also affect our behavior. Not every people will be belonging to the same type of socio-economic background. We will be coming from different areas, different background, different educational levels, different race, different nationality many times, different age, different sex. So we should have such people in an organization who can work well. Like organizations prefer persons who are coming from good socio-economic background, well educated, young and all, and especially good academic background, effective communication skills and all. And when we are studying the demographic factors, this will help us to select the best suitable candidate for any particular type of job. So demographic factors also help to understand the background or the behavior of an individual to a great extent. Okay, so this is about the factors affecting individual behavior. So we have, as of now, we have seen the introduction to concepts of human behavior. What are, like, concept means what are the different concepts in human behavior? Then individual differences, primary and secondary differences are there, primary and secondary dimensions are there. Then factors affecting individual behavior.